have a fit.
Hello everyone, Mr Opinionated here. Welcome to a fun video I decided to make out of... I blame alcohol for this, I'm not gonna lie. Five unpopular opinions. Since I am Mr Opinionated, and I thought to myself, you know what, I haven't really given off a true opinion about games that I've played, or haven't played, or you haven't seen me play, or... Obviously I only have PS4, so you know. But I do have other consoles, I just don't have the technology, darling. Just give me money! So, first off, that's good. That's good shit. Second off, I just want to say a big proper thank you to everyone reaching me to over 400 subscribers. I think I'm on 415, 13, 10. 5 unpopular opinions. Rules of this? There is no rules. You don't like it? You can shout at me in the comment section. 5 unpopular opinions that I've probably never said on the channel or in my streams or whatever, and I thought that it would be fun to tell them. And obviously in the comment section below you can tell me how wrong I am, and I wouldn't give a flying fuck because I am opinionated and it's in my name. Love me. So at number 5 we have Ratchet and Clank is better than Jak and Daxter. And look, Jak and Daxter, it's a great platformer, it's a great trio of platformers. Jak 1 especially is an amazing starting platformer on the PS2, and it got platforming correctly. Even after Naughty Dog stopped doing Crash Bandicoot, they still had that fantastic way of platforming, and they did much more of a Spyro thing where it was more open world, and it felt proper good. It felt like a good start to the PS2 era. Then Jak 2 came. Just saying Jak 2 makes me want to drink. Jak 2 sucked, in my opinion. They decided to go, oh, here's a nice, let's go with a solid protagonist for him speaking like a dick. And Dark Eco aside, the plot was very... Well, it wasn't bad, but the map was completely fucking awful. Why would you go from a nice open world platformer to a fucking ugly ass GTA clone that has nothing in it? Oh, let's go to one end of the map and fucking go past all these motorcycles and cars that are completely bullshit, that get in your way and serve no purpose, to another end of the city where they could have just done a fucking hub world like in the original and it would have been fucking better. Yeah, Jak 2 had some good things. The bosses were alright. That's pretty much all I can say. The weapon system was good, but what happened to the purity of the original? They could have just made a whole new fucking game, but no, they had to make gritty. And I feel like they did it for like some form of like, I don't know, it was a pre-teen game. Like people grew up with the first Jak and they were just like, oh, they're into guns now because teenagers. What the fuck with the Peacemaker? And then we have Jak 3, which is, I actually think is better than Jak 2. Still has the same problems, and I see why people don't really know Jak 3 that well. And they did spoil it with the character arcs where Jak had a thing for that lady, that adorable girl, which I can't remember her name and I'm not going to research it, which was like the mechanic. And then it still goes on in the second one, fine. And then they just completely fucked her over in the third one, and then he ended up with that redhead bitch. And it's like, oh, I'm sorry, you was fucking the other guy, the one that gave you missions in the second one. Why did... Daxter, you got issues. I'm going to make this even worse, that I think that this is the bronze medal of the platforming of the PS2 genre as well. Because in second place, I think Sly Raccoon is much better. The first game, even though very it's hit and miss. It's still a good game though. The second one's fantastic, and the third one's also fantastic. Even though that I prefer the second one, the third one's still awesome with a great story. And if you guys have never played Sly Cooper, I highly recommend to find the HD trilogy. It is fantastic. It's easy platinums as well, even though I didn't do the third one because drinking problems, I guess. Then finally, in gold place, we have Ratchet and Clank. Then Ratchet and Clank 2. Then Ratchet and Clank 3. That dropped on the floor, never mind that. And finally, Ratchet Gladiator. I actually forgot the name. Oh, good lord. So yeah, these four... No, not Ratchet 2! These four games, right here, was the king of platforming in PS2 era, in my opinion. Got a problem with that? You can go and suck my lollipops. I've got a few in the cupboard. Go and play them. Honestly, Ratchet and Clank fucking rules. Bitch. At number 4, we have the Fallout series. Now, the Fallout series has been a fantastic series until up to Fallout 76. And a lot of people just go, well, yeah, it was buggy, it was shitty. And I've even played it at my mate's house, and I saw why a lot of people hate Bethesda. Drinking kills, kids. Anyway, so yeah, it basically, a lot of people do ask me what's my favourite Fallout. And a lot of people would think Fallout 3, maybe Fallout 4. But in reality, Fallout New Vegas, baby. Fallout New Vegas to me is a perfect representation of an RPG/action game. And it does everything right. And this usually goes under the radar, which I have no idea why. This game's amazing. This is a 10 out of 10 product. This is the best thing that Bethesda has ever made. Fight me, Skyrim. I used to like you, but your buggy, glitchy bullshit makes me hate you. So this is, in my opinion, Bethesda's best work. New Vegas had fucking Matthew Perry in the first fucking beginning of the game, and he's that guy that shoots you and you go hunt him down. Not only that, there's 4 different endings to this. It's just an amazing piece of storytelling. It's very clever how it's done, and the gameplay is amazing. And this is probably the only one that I never suffered from that beginning glitch that every fucking YouTuber shows off, that old man's just like, I saved your life and all that shit. So basically, if you haven't played Fallout New Vegas, I highly suggest it. YouTube does not give it any credit, and it's the best Fallout in my opinion. It's better than 3, 4, and obviously 76 is... it's pretty much said its own opinion. Fuck it, Bethesda, what happened, man? He used to be good. Right. 3 more opinions, unpopular opinions to go. First, get this down the hatch. It's a good thing I just started editing. Okay. What was I again? 3. 3. 3 is the magic number. So yeah, number 3 is, we all know by now that Crash Bandicoot Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled is coming in next year in June, I believe. And we're all hyped up for it. It's going to be online play as well, which I'm hoping to God works out for the series. And we've all been wanting for it ever since the Insane trilogy came out. However, my unpopular opinion is this. Why the hell have they not put Nitro Kart on this? Now, I could be wrong, because there's apparently going to be new tracks and stuff, and maybe some of the influence will be coming on this bad boy. But no one really talks about this game. Everyone says, oh, it's alright. But no, you gotta give this more credit than it is. I'm not saying it's better than the original PS1 Crash Team Racing. That would be... well, I like my channel, for starters. But not only that, I think this game is almost as good as most Mario Kart gamers. I will say that. Fight me. I love Mario. I fucking love Crash too! So anyway, this is a good game because it actually has quite a solid story. Basically, there's this big overlord green creature it's not nitrous oxide, some other green dude, and he basically challenges all of the people from the Crash Bandicoot universe to join on his gladiator themed racetracks. There we go. Fuck, Jesus Christ, I'm not that pissed, am I? Anyway, so this is a great game. It should have some influence in the new Crash Bandicoot. It should have some of the levels, because some of the level designs in this Nitro car is fantastic. It's absolutely brilliant. And yeah, like I said, it's not as good as the PS1 version, but it's gotta have some influence. It's got in Trance, where he takes over, I think it's Dingodile and Terra, and he uses them to play his team with, and I think he takes over Polo too. I guess he has an excuse. If you don't know who Entrance is, it's the purple egg that helps Entropy fight the Crash in the Game Boy Advance game Crash Bandicoot 2 Entrance. Look it up, it's a fantastic Game Boy game. Anyway, sidetrack, this should have some more influence in the next generation. And I don't want this overlooked, because it is a fantastic game. And I want people to recognise this, because it is underrated in my opinion. So that's number 3. I'm still not good at looking at the camera. And people wonder that I have Asperger's. I don't. But people think that. It's fucking weird, right? Anyway, at number 2 we have the Spyro Reignited trilogy. I have been doing Spyro Month on this channel, as you guys know. But if you haven't seen it, I do highly suggest it. Secondly, my unpopular opinion is that I think Spyro 2 is better than Spyro 3. In the Crash Bandicoot PS1 version, anyway. In this one, Spyro 2, Spyro 1, then Spyro 3 for the Reignited trilogy. Now I know, a lot of people are going to try and anal fist me for this one, but you checked my streams out, right? You know my reasons for that. So if you want to try and see my true reasoning why I think that the third one's my least favourite in the Reignited trilogy, go and check out my streams. But what I will say is, it was the most buggiest, it was the most experimental, and I think they put less time and effort into it. If I had to give a rating, Spyro 1 on the Reignited trilogy is a masterpiece. 10 out of 10. Spyro 2 is a 9 out of 10 because it did suffer a few glitches, and I, again, check the streams out, you'll see them for yourself, and there were a few issues, and Gulp was impossibly hard for some reason, but apart from that, it was a fantastic game, but it was never game breaking. Spyro 3 on the other hand had so many problems, and they didn't fix them in the Reignited trilogy, and you just wondered to yourself, oh, I know you're supposed to be faithful, but at the same time you must have known that that was still bullshit. With the skating fucking races, it was still bullshit in the original, so why keep the bullshit? No one liked those fucking levels, dude. They were fucking horrendously shit. But you still kept the problems in the Reignited trilogy. Why would you do that? I'm not saying it's a bad game. It's a minor bump in the road. And I'd say Spyro 3 itself is an 8 out of 10. I'm not saying it's a bad game. What I am saying is that Spyro 2, 1 and 3 is not the order I would choose if someone asked my true opinion about it. I love the fact that the new characters like Sergeant Bird, Sheila, Bentley and Agent 9 have got an upgrade, and they play fantastic apart from Sergeant Bird's flippy flop. I don't like the flippy flop. I prefer the... not the... So yeah, that's my second unpopular opinion. Before I reach number 1 of my unpopular opinion, I need a refill. Who drinks this shit, honestly? Second, if you want me to do more videos like this in the future, say in the comment section below, give this like, share it out if you think this is blah, good, maybe. Ah, fucking hell, you got problems if you think this is fantastic content. You got problems. Anyway, so number 1 Unpopular opinions. It's a Call of Duty franchise. Oh, I'm gonna love this one. So you know how people love Modern Warfare 2? They say this is the greatest fucking Call of Duty of all fucking time. Nothing wrong with it. I disagree. Not only do I disagree, I think this fucking game's multiplayer is bullshit. I actually think it's one of the worst. And I know a lot of people are going to be screaming at me right now. Screaming, "Oh, you don't know Call of Duty. You don't know what we've been through, man. We have always wanted a good multiplayer, and this is the best one." No. Granted, the maps are great, but the fucking weapon system is bollocks. Two good things, Modern Warfare 2. Campaign is fucking fantastic. And the Spec Ops is fucking fantastic. I love this game in different ways. I planned in this, and you can check it out if you've got my... you want to check out my trophy list. You might be disappointed. Anyway, so, what I think is better, you're going to love this. Check it. You ready? I think Modern Warfare 3 is better. Didn't think it's a better campaign. The campaign is great. Spec Ops is great. People forget about that fucking challenge mode, the survival mode. Is it survival mode? Yeah, survival mode. Survival mode is fucking fantastic. Why don't we not have a normal survival mode? Survival mode in Warfare 3 was fantastic with the fighting the juggernauts and surviving as long as you can on different maps. That was great. No one talks about that. That's better. Fucking better game. And the multiplayer was better too. Maps, questionable, fair enough, but that does not mean at all that Modern Warfare 2 is better. You know why Modern Warfare 2 gets so much praise? It's because, and this is a fact, it was one of the most biggest advertisement games in history. They spent so much money on advertising Modern Warfare 2, that of course it was going to get the praise that it was going to get. Of course it was going to be mounted amounts of people going to fucking praise it and jerk off about it. I need a drink after doing that because masturbation's hard. Refill! So, that's not even the best part. This is probably one of the best multiplayers on any Call of Duty ever. And I'm not even talking about just the Black Ops series. Black Ops 3 is over there. I couldn't get it off the shelf because of the art, and it's probably my least favourite Black Ops in terms of multiplayer and story, because it's a fucking weak ass story. And to be fair, this one's campaign is not exactly great. I actually stopped playing halfway through it because I got bored. I'm not gonna lie, I got bored. But this, in terms of multiplayer, this is the only Call of Duty ever that I've prestige max, and I still played it even when the PS4 came out, and I still played it with my Dong fam, which was my clan that I made. Shout outs to my administrators that still play Black Ops 2, and if you don't believe me, I will share this video to them and they can clarify, but they still play Black Ops 2 to this day. And that just shows how good Black Ops 2 servers are for that game. I still think there's like 12,000 people that still play that on them online. It's that good. And zombies, I'm not a fan of transit, but the survival was still there. Even though it was kind of compact and small, the survival mode, which I love, I don't like this storytelling bullshit zombie crap. Because it's just like, oh, you have to do this, oh, you have to do that, oh, you have to do this, what do you have to do to advance everything? What happened to fucking survival? And this then leads me to my favourite Call of Duty of all time. The original Black Ops 1. Now, don't get me wrong, you guys see on my streams, I love Black Ops 4 in terms of the Blackout and fuck Fortnite. However, in terms of story, decent multiplayer, and a fucking good zombie game, this was the best. This, to me, was the greatest Call of Duty of all time. It had a fantastic campaign, fantastic zombies, fantastic multiplayer. It did everything right, and it was one of the most engaging stories it is ever produced. So, what I think about Modern Warfare 2? Good campaign, and the Spec Ops was fun. Fuck the multiplayer. Stupid shotguns can fucking shoot from nowhere. Oh, that's fun because logic! Yeah? Fuck Modern Warfare 2's online. Fight me. Biatch! There you go, guys. There is 5 unpopular opinions of gaming from me, Mr. Opinionated. And I hope you like my hat as well. It's very Canadian. It's cozy. It's cozy. So, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Also, drink. Drinking's good for the holidays. Fuck. This is the first time I've ever done a proper edited video. Gonna try and do more if I'm good at it. And if you want another top 5 unpopular opinions or just 5 opinions of me, if you want to ask, just type in the comment section. So guys, if you have enjoyed this, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to comment in the section what you think, if you agree or disagree. I don't give a flying fuck, if I'm quite honest with you. I just did this for a good time. I thought it was a great idea. Oh, fuck me, dude. And if you want more videos like this in the future, just let me know. I'll do another top 5 unpopular opinions, because I've still got a whole bunch. But I thought 5 would do for now. And, or just opinions about anything else. Games, films, body functions, I don't fucking know. So, anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope everyone has had a happy Christmas. Unless we've gone back in time. Yeah, I've been Mr. Opinionated. And I will catch you in the new year.